agencies. Today, I'm very happy to see you. We are having a great webinar with Miss Justyna from Lazarski University in Warsaw. We have already met in many events of Net 24, and they have been our great partners, especially Miss Justyna. It's my honor to talk to her and to introduce to you about Lazarski.
During this presentation, I want to tell you what is making us different than the other universities, and why actually in all of our brochures and materials we have this slogan, because we care, because we really care. And I hope that I'm going to prove this to you within the few upcoming minutes. Can we have a slide, second slide? Okay, perfect. When it comes to the Polish universities and when it comes to Lazarski University, there is something that Polish institutions are not happy about, and this is that you cannot find us in world big rankings. So D Times, for example, Shanghai ranking, these are big rankings, or QS, these are big rankings, when unfortunately or fortunately in the top of the universities, you always have Anglo-Saxonian education system, universities from United States, or from United Kingdom, from Canada, Australia, and simply from countries where the investments into education are great, but as well the tuition fees are great. And Poland, as you know, is not an expensive country. Education here is not expensive. So it means that universities are not making millions. And unfortunately, because we did not have these many years, hundreds of years of experience in international education, you will not find us there in rankings. So this is the first thing I want to tell you if parents are asking you about it. But they are ranking in Poland. You have a perspective ranking mentioned here. And at the very end of the presentation, you're going to see as well the link to this ranking. This is a ranking which you can find private and governmental universities ranked separately. Lazarski University is number 4 in this rank, and in general, this ranking exists for about 20 years. We were always in the top of this ranking. I'm honestly the person that will tell you ranking does not say all, because this is statistics and numbers, but I as well, I'm going to tell you that it says something, at least about the institution, and it is good to have a look, if you're thinking of partnerships with Poland, into this ranking. Lazarski University is not in the QS ranking, but we are in perspective, as we said, and there is something else that is showing our quality. We have many international partners, and we are very, very proud to have as well partners among the British universities. And up to now, we were working with Coventry University in United Kingdom and providing dual awarded programs with them. But this year we have a surprise, and we are in the initial period of signing an agreement with University in United Kingdom, Westminster University, which is even higher in the rank, is in the top of 3 best universities in United Kingdom, and you can find them in the top of the ranks. So very soon, once the agreement will be signed, because we're having a visit next week from Westminster, I'm going to be happy to share with you photos from signing of an agreement, and as well official materials with already a Westminster logo. We hold all the governmental accreditations and different kind of private companies accreditations. There are some kind of a show of a level of education, but there is something I want to let you know. In Poland, every university is receiving a governmental rate, a governmental grade, and every second year, every department of the university is having a control, a quality check. And honestly, it is showing a lot about the quality of our institution. And we are very, very proud to tell you that every year, all of our departments are receiving the highest ratios from our government. We have AA plus grade, what means that we are having exactly same grading of education like Warsaw University or Warsaw School of Economics, which are governmental top universities. And this is incredibly important for us. Can we change the slide? I want to tell you why I said that we care and we are different concepts. We are a boutique university. We are not a mass university. We are not accepting more than 400 foreigners every year in an admission. And we do not want to. We could, but we do not want to. Our marketing activities and our activities with agents are organized the way that we want to give focus to our partner. We want to make quality activities in certain markets that we are choosing and accept 30 to 40 students from each country, okay, that we work with our major countries, and then a little bit less from other countries to make sure that your students are studying in the international environment. And the most important thing, that your students are receiving proper servicing. And we all know how this is important because very often young people that are coming for studies with us, most of them, 80%, this is the first faraway trip from home or first trip at all to a foreign country without parents, without family members. So the care and attention that they are getting there from family here need to be given from the university. And these services are incredibly important. So I want to tell you that, first of all, as an agency, we'll provide 24-hour admission for you. So services for you will be quick. We have an accommodation support. And if you will find an accommodation with our help to a student, you are sure that this is a good accommodation, secure, and that the agreements as well are proper. And for example, students are going to get a refund. But anytime within their studies, if they are searching for new accommodation or they want to change anything, our accommodation team is here to support them. Erasmus office, so they can take part in exchanges. We have a career office because career is a big part of staying in Poland, and we are going to jump to the further slides about it. And things that I want to emphasize are as well, immigration lawyers assistance. Any one of you who already sent students to Poland, you know that applying for temporary residence permit for students, once their student visa is finishing, is not actually easy. This is a lengthy process that takes time. And as well, you have to fill in loads of documents and you have to bring loads of documents. We have discovered many years ago that foreigners very often are feeling lost within the governmental system. So we provide free of charge assistance of a lawyer on our campus. Actually, we have two gentlemen that are professional immigration lawyers and 10 plus years experience with the TRC applications. So our students don't have to pay for the services outside. We have the services here. And student help desk. This is the last office that I'm mentioning because that's the biggest organization we have here. In this office, we have student ambassadors, our professors, and various specialists that are making sure that your students are feeling well and secure. And this is starting from very beginning. Once they come, they have an integration on our campus, and they are literally taught about how to move in Warsaw, how to find the services they need, about the safety and security, plus where they should approach on campus if they have any issues. But we have their professionals handling with different issues. For example, young people now are having issues with making friends. And honestly, believe me, with every generation, that's a bigger and bigger problem. We have specialists there making sure that our students are coming for activities. If not sport and cultural, if not that, then for sightseeing, if not that, then for partying. But they are coming to make sure that they're not feeling lonely and they have friends actually that they can always approach. As well, if they need medical support, psychological support, any of the welfare supports will be provided there with our team. We can change to another slide. There is an offer for our partners that I want to discuss a little bit now. So what we are promising to you as a university before I'm going to go to the details. First of all, as I said, we focus on quality. We are not searching for a million partners. We are searching for a few partners that their needs and requirements and our needs and requirements are going to match to each other. And to partners, we provide quality assistance and support with admission process and all the other processes for your students, your commission payments, your agreements, your online activities with you, whatever you can imagine. Everything is serviced for you very, very quickly. And I know that admission services and getting them fast within the season is really important for many of you. Commissions, of course, we pay commissions for our agents. I have fit here information that we start from 15%, but we're always happy to discuss that with you and make sure that you are getting a proper support from us and proper gratification when you are working with us. We organize an agent farm tour, and I will be very, very happy to send an invitation after this meeting Net 24 for an agent farm tour for you. Soon I will have more details, and we are happy to invite a group of agents this autumn to visit our campus, but not only, I will have fun in Warsaw and get to know our city a little bit more. When it comes to refunds, it is very important to emphasize not all the universities are following the national requirements when it comes to the refund processes. And I know how scared sometimes you are that some universities might not refund the tuition fees. With us, it's not going to be the case. You will always get the refund of the tuition fees of your student, and we will promise to process them fast. And if your student wants the tuition fees to be resent to other universities directly without sending them back home, absolutely, we are going to process that for you as well. And of course, as university, for you as a partner, we provide full marketing support whenever you can imagine. Either this is translation of our marketing materials to your language. So we currently have marketing materials in English, Vietnamese, Chinese, Arabic, Arabic Egyptian, um, and Russian, Ukrainian, and many other languages. If you will need materials in your language, we'll make sure that they will be delivered for you. Online activities. So if you want to meet me on Zoom, if you want to organize a meeting with parents, students, with the professors, or with our students, absolutely. If your students or parent want to fly to Poland and meet with us and organize a touring of campus and meeting with professors, yes, we are open to that as well. Outside of that, with our partners, we always take part in fairs. We are inviting our partners for the fairs to support your activities and support your branding. And of course, we provide a support on social media activities. Next slide. So, few things about the programs that we offer. Roughly speaking, we are not one-stop shop. We are university offering a range of programs related to business and law and aviation, which is our niche. So unfortunately, we will not have engineering, we're not going to have medicine, we're not going to have dentistry. So there are some programs we will not be able to offer. But the programs that we offer, they are core of our university for the last 30 years. And I can promise you that all of them, they are organized according to quality and according to market research. So all of our programs are updated toward the market demands. All every year, we have a different specialization on the programs, making sure that we have checked what kind of competences from the students will be demanded in the future on the work market to make sure that your students and graduates of our university, they are going to be later on successful on the work market. So you can see the list of the programs here, and I have allowed myself to make a notion that these programs are for those that are good in math. Okay, next slide. Absolutely humanistic program. So you don't have to be good in maths, but you need to like humanistics. And this is the offer from our side. And if we can change the slide, dual awarded programs that I have mentioned, what does it mean? It means that you are choosing either economics or international relations. You study in Poland, in Warsaw. You do not study in the United Kingdom. You study in Poland, but you study British and Polish curricula at the same time. And the quality of the program is not lower. The price, and I allowed myself to fit the price here, so you can see that it's not a crazy price. It's not a price like in United Kingdom. It's much lower. Why? British pound is 5 times more expensive. So we are able to run a quality education on this program with, upon the graduation of 2 degrees, British and Polish. And British degree here is printed out in United Kingdom. It's exactly the same degree they would receive there. So this program definitely is our top seller, but I have to say this is a very, very intensive program. If we can change the slide then. Our niche program. So our niche program now is going to be an aviation program. And we are the only civilian university in Poland offering aviation program for the students. And our mix and our blend of the program is very unique because our students are studying aviation law plus the pilot license. Of course, we are not flying on campus. We are working with Professional Aviation Academy, and simply we are organizing the theoretical part of the studies on our campus and practical part at the airport of our partner. And here, this is a very unique program. We accept only 12 students per year, so very small amount of students. And I can promise to you, all the 12 places are always occupied. We have students from around the world studying here. Actually, quite a few of Polish citizens that studying on this program. And this program is leading them to become a pilot at the very end, which is very, very realistic. I will be very happy to share our first graduates of the program that have passed the national license just now, and their career, with those of you that are interested actually in this aviation program. If we could change the slide further. So admission process is easy. I'm not going to bore you now with admission process. What you need to know simply is that this is 7 easy steps. And if you do admission to other universities in the world, nothing is going to surprise you here for sure. And we are trying to make the admission process for you as easy and as simple as possible. But of course, we are following the national guidelines. So there will be some demands we are going to have toward you. Everything is happening almost online, with a difference that at the very end of the process, you will have to send us the original documents for the students. If we could change the slide. The months for the students, and here I'm not going to speak very long. Again, for those of you that you will be interested to work with us, for every partner, we are dedicating time for the training session. You will meet with me separately. You will have my time and attention for 2 to 3 hours, where I will share with you 100% of my knowledge. And I will be happy to answer to all your questions about the admission process. But as you can see, we are searching for a very good partner, very good partners, very good students. We are searching for not the most brilliant people, because most brilliant people are going to study in Harvard and Stanford most probably, but we are searching for good students that are interested in quality of education. And as one of very few universities in Poland, we do follow our requirements for an admission. You can see the requirements steps here, and if we could put them further. So these are the files that we demand. Again, I'm not going to bore you. This is a document that you are going to receive from me at the very end. In the accommodation, in the admission criteria, you will receive the list of documents that is demanded, but you can have a look very quickly here now, just to realize that this is nothing different, I would say, than other countries or other universities are demanding from an agency. If we could put it further. Career opportunities. And this is a slide that I definitely want to take a longer stop into, because I know how important it is for students and parents when they are searching for opportunities. Let's be honest, no one is studying for just a pleasure. I mean, very few people study for pleasure. Most of people are practitioners, are pragmatic. They are studying to reach heights in their career. They are studying because they want to have a great job and make money later on, right? Everyone needs money at the end of the day if we want to pay for our food and accommodation and pleasures, right? So this is a very important part and very important module in our university. Our career office is focused on leading students through the semesters with all the processes that are needed for them that they will find. First, on the beginning, internship, part-time job, and full-time job. By the statistics, 70% of our students, upon graduation, they already have a full-time job. How this happened? Because we are picking them from the year 1, and once when they start internship and part-time job, and they are proving their quality, they are already asked to stay in this company. And there's few things I want you to know about, is it difficult or is it simple to find a job in Poland. First of all, you know, those of you that you recruit for Poland, that there is no limitations on students to work in Poland. Together with your student visa type D, you are receiving access to a labor market. And there is no limitations of 16, 20, 15, any amount of hours. In theory, your student can work as many hours as they wish to, as long as they attend the class, okay? And really, there are real opportunities for students to find a job here. Remember that in Poland, especially in capital city, every second young person below age of 40 speak English. So learning Polish is not demanded for you. And if you want to find a job here in any international company, you do not have to speak Polish. English is going to be your language of work. So don't as well be scared about it, because Polish language, yes, it's freaky and it's very difficult, right? But it's not needed, so don't worry about that. Very important thing for you to know, post-study work visa. So according to the government, Students, upon the graduation, they are receiving automatic prolongation of their legal status for the next 9 months. And next 9 months, this is the time that if you have not found a job yet, you have a time to find a job there. Is it difficult? According to statistics, none of our students fail. All of them within that time, they already found a job. And as I said, 70% of them almost immediately. And there's some other group of students that for them is taking a little bit longer. But you have this post study work visa, so do not worry about that. And once you are finding a job and you are receiving a contract, according to Polish law, you are receiving your next temporary residence permit on the status of your work, and there is no limitation on how long it can last. So you can literally live here for the next 20, 30 so years, and you can apply for TRC. But of course, legally, after 6 years, you are eligible to apply for the PR. Remember that there is as well blue card, something like a blue card. This is for professionals who work in Poland, and they can apply for permanent residency on the basis of this blue card within 3 years of stay in Poland. And I'm encouraging you to actually read about it because many of our students actually are eligible to apply for the blue card. Minimum salary in Poland. Minimum salary is restricted by the government, and this is government decision how much students can make. It's very important. Why? Because it's important that your students will not be deceived and they are not going to work for peanuts per hour because government decide how much they should be paid. So minimum wage, according to Polish law, is an equivalency of $1,000 currently. Okay? So your student without any experience, who are, let's be honest, very young, and if they have no experience and this is their first job, are most probably going to land around $1,000 salary. But there is something important. Although the salary is given gross, your students will not pay the tax on income. And students of the universities, and in general, people up to 26 years of age, they are receiving a support from the government, and they are not paying taxation, income taxation, which is saving between 20 to 30% of your salary, which is quite a substantial amount of money that is going to stay in your pocket. But I think it's very important as well to know that. And Lazarski University is working with big brands like Accenture, Citel, Deutsche Bank, Ernst & Young, Paribas Bank, and so on and so on. Because our students need to enter the corporate world, this is the easiest way for them to grow quickly and quickly start earning money. Is it a guarantee that all of your students that will come to Poland are becoming rich? No, absolutely not. And we never offer this as a university, and we never guarantee this. But the chances that if they are hardworking and bright, that they will reach the success. Yes, absolutely. It's quite easy here. Why? I have to share something, a secret with you. As someone who is a Polish citizen and live here, I observe people from around the world and as well Polish citizens, same age as them, that foreigners are always more clever, are always more hardworking. Why? Because they already made the step out from the comfort zone when they left the country. So here they are ready to make another step and another step and another step faster. They are braver because they want to actually achieve, right? So I see completely different mindset, and I can promise to you, all of foreigners that I know are really successful because they want actually to reach that success. And we can change this life. So, as I said earlier, we provide accommodation support, and I know that for many of you, this is really, really important. And just to let you know, we do not have our own dormitory yet. We are in the middle of construction, and next September, I will be able to offer to you 320 beds in a dormitory that is owned by us and is going to be fitted 10 minutes walk from the campus, so very close by. But until now, you can see the dormitories that actually we cooperate with. We pre-book a slots for your students, so do not fear. Your students will have a place to live, okay? And the important thing to mention, because I'm sure that many of you are recruiting students to Canada or recruiting students to Netherlands or United Kingdom. And these countries currently are facing crisis, a big crisis on the accommodation market for the students. Accommodation is very few, and the options that are there are incredibly expensive. So I wanted to calm you down. In Poland, there's no such a situation. You will always find some kind of accommodation option. The only thing is that you have to remember time is important. Time. Okay, let's go further. discounts and scholarships. Have a look with your one eye here, okay? They are scholarship offered for students, for candidates that are applying for studies, for students that are already within the system, for family members of our students. But as well, I want to introduce something to you that is going to be organized first year this year, and I'm going to have agent dedicated scholarship. What does it mean? I want to help you and I want to help your students. I will give within to your hand a scholarship that you can offer to your students and choose it either as a marketing tool or as a reward tool for your students, for those that you are going to choose as the best. Okay. And I would trust that you are going to choose these that really deserve it. And thank you very much for Net24 for organizing this meeting. It is always a great pleasure to cooperate with you. And you will be able to see us at few of the events of Net24. I'm really recommending to you to attend these events. This gives you more time to get to know other agents, get to know universities. You are not rushed here. You are not running like crazy between tables. You have actually a time to speak to people. So I'm really recommending Net24, and I can't wait to either see your students in October or see you in October at the Net24 Warsaw event.